There was a king who had two friends, who were his confidants, and he trusted them with his life. One day the king fell seriously ill, and he summoned both of his friends and told them that he wanted to give each of them a box. The king said, "These boxes contain the medicines that I need to get well again. Take one box each and go to the apothecary and tell him to give me the medicines according to the instructions written inside. And please hurry up because I am very sick." Both friends accepted the boxes and went to the apothecary. The apothecary was an elderly and wise man who had all kinds of medicines. He opened the first box, looked at the instructions, and gave the king's first friend the medicine. That friend returned to the king and told him that the apothecary had given him the medicine. The king took the medicine and felt a little better. Then he asked, "Where is my other medicine?" The friend replied, "I told the apothecary to keep it for me. But he said that the medicine was poisonous and he didn't want to keep it." The king was taken aback. He couldn't believe that the medicine was poisonous. He asked his friend, "What did the apothecary mean by saying that the medicine was poisonous?" The friend shrugged his shoulders and said, "I don't know. Maybe he was just trying to make an excuse to not give me the medicine." The king thought for a moment and then asked, "Then why don't you go back and ask the apothecary if he has any other medicine that can replace this one?" The friend went back to the apothecary and told him that the medicine was supposed to be a cure for the king's illness, but he refused to give it to him. The apothecary was surprised and said, "What are you talking about? I gave you the medicine." The friend insisted that the apothecary must have made a mistake and asked him to find a replacement. The apothecary thought for a moment and then said, "I'm sorry, but I don't have any other medicine that can replace it." The friend got angry and said, "You have to help me. If the king finds out that you didn't give him the medicine, he will punish you." The apothecary remained calm and said, "If the king wants the medicine, he should come to me himself. I won't give it to anyone else." The friend was furious, but he knew that the apothecary was right. So he returned to the king and told him what had happened. The king was disappointed, but he didn't want to lose hope. He told his other friend, "Please go to the apothecary and get the medicine." The friend took the box and went to the apothecary. He opened the box and showed it to the apothecary and said, "I need this medicine." The apothecary was shocked and said, "Are you crazy? This medicine is poisonous. I won't give it to you." The friend insisted, "Please give me the medicine. The king is very sick and he needs it." The apothecary remained firm and said, "I'm sorry, but I won't give it to you." The friend got angry and said, "You have to help me. If the king finds out that you didn't give him the medicine, he will punish you." The apothecary smiled and said, "If the king wants the medicine, he should come to me himself. I won't give it to anyone else." The friend was furious, but he knew that the apothecary was right. So he returned to the king and told him what had happened. The king was very upset, but he had no choice but to go to the apothecary himself. He went to the apothecary and said, "I need that medicine." The apothecary was surprised and said, "Your Majesty, you shouldn't be here. This medicine is poisonous and it could hurt you." The king replied, "I know that the medicine is poisonous, but I need it to get rid of this illness." The apothecary was moved by the king's determination and gave him the medicine. The king took the medicine and it started to work immediately. He felt a surge of energy and his illness began to disappear. The king was overjoyed and thanked the apothecary for saving his life. From that day on, the king realized the importance of having friends who were honest and trustworthy. He also learned that sometimes people are tested to see whether they are worthy of our trust or not.